Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enavia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Sixers coach Brett Brown helped build this team from ground zero. There were some lean.
He's done a terrific job. Thanks, David. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Cousins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Harris is out there with Simmons. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's LeBron in at the 3.
And, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Hey, set it up. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Releases. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Once LeBron gets into rhythm, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. You see how confident he looks taking it? Count.
And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
A free throw off from Harris. Clark, we're past the midway point of the season. I'm sure this, for a lot of players, becomes a tough time with the injuries, the travel, the games. There's a lot there to deal with.
Yeah, in my short playing career with the Pacers, Kevin, I recall that dog day period being somewhere in the 2/3 of the season mark, between 50 and 60 games or so. The practices have mounted up. The 3 games in 4 nights, or the 4 games in 6 nights, and the back-to-backs have started to take their toll. So that second third of the season is about when I think those dog days show up front and center.
Now Rondo, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. From the high post. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. They locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
So it's the Lakers now. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Davis. Doesn't go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. Give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Here's Rondo after Ben Simmons' bucket. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for James.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Lets it fly. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 6.
And, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And Davis gets it to go.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lakers trail by 4. Now here's James. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And they double up James. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Simmons. And stolen by LeBron. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bradley, no one around him. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And it's all evened up. LeBron's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Check Simmons.
Here's Embiid. They shoot again. And at last, they get one to fall. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. Here's James. Got a piece of it. Left side, Harris. Banked in off the glass. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important, and right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Harris. Down low. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside Rondo. With the fadeaway. LeBron, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. That one goes in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Well, you look at Ben Simmons and that great body of his and the skills of a guard. That is an incredibly unique combination.
That's good from Simmons. And Clark standing 6'10". Has there ever been a player Ben Simmons' size or bigger who could handle and pass like this?
I really don't think so, Kevin. Obviously, LeBron is 2 inches shorter and probably 15 pounds heavier. Giannis is more of a scorer than a passer and facilitator. Magic Johnson was the first of the true 6'8"-ish point guards. He might be the closest when you look at Ben Simmons. But, man, he's special because of that size and passing ability. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And it goes down 2 points. He's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. And it's blocked. And they get it back.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Ring shot on the way. Here's Embiid. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Rondo. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Simmons, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Here's Rondo, still looking for his first bucket in this one. James, the pass to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Simmons against Rondo. Passes it to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Kuzma outside. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 10. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
That cuts the lead to single digits. 14 points for LeBron.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Off target with his 3. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against New Orleans. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
He gets that one.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. Now, this one for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Mike Scott. Korkmaz is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Bradley, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bradley's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. 76ers have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. From the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
And the size of the Sixers can present matchup problems for opposing teams.
Well, you think about the 2 critical positions, a 6'10" point guard and a 7'2" center, and both are uber talented. That's a huge advantage, a unique advantage for Philadelphia.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I think it's important that Caldwell Pope makes these shots, showing real toughness, converting through contact.
There's the three. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Davis has checked in for Dwight Howard.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Caldwell Pope following the score by Josh Richardson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now, here's Bradley. His last outing with 20 points. Kuzma finds Davis. Here's Cousins, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Cousins has got 6.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Bradley passes to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Bradley can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Both good from the line that time.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Caldwell Pope outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Cousins. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Bradley. Yep, it counts. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Davis against Horford. Kuzma outside. Cousins trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The dish to Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Cousins.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's Kuzma. But they get it back. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Caldwell Pope with it, picked up by Harris. Caldwell Pope with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's Bradley. Cousins trying to free himself up. Bradley can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid, guarded by Kuzma. Three-pointer. They get the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And here's Bradley from 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bradley's got 9.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, Greg, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Kuzma outside. And they double up Davis. Back to Kuzma. Five to shoot. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Simmons. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, you love players that can put up double-doubles, and we've got a lot of them in the NBA.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Joel Embiid comes to mind. You think about Anthony Davis. Who's on your list, Kevin? I know you cover the league so closely. Who else is in that group?
Well, I know at the top of the list was Andre Drummond at Detroit.
That's right. That's right. He had, he was about 80% of his games in the double-double ledger.
And Rudy Gobert, Utah, was up there as well, I think number 2. So we've got these big men helping in a lot of ways, which they need to do. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Caldwell Pope.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. The 76ers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fan.
Here's Embiid. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing from your opponent?
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. 76ers making a switch here.
Number 35.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bradley. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Davis kicks to LeBron. They get it again. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Simmons. Yep, that one goes in there. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
Pass to Davis. Left side, Bradley. That one drops for him. Bradley's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Lakers.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Shot from the wing. Misses off the right iron.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Passes it to Bradley. Here's James. LeBron is doubled. Embiid with the steal. Tries again. That shot no good. Great D that time from Davis. Inside, here's Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. To ball handling and length can suffocate for players.
Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Clark, the level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Harris against James. The pass to Rondo. Pass to Cousins. Lets it go with the three. Offensive rebound. Now the feed to Howard. And it's good for two. Howard's got his third basket of the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to O'Quinn. Right wing. Launches a three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Howard. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers trail by 14. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Again, what an avalanche!
Another night, another 40 points in the form. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Lakers leading by 12. Passes it to Cousins. Back to LeBron. And it's Rondo in the corner. Now the pass to Cousins. There's the triple. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 12. To the paint. Releases from 15. Basket counts. 43 points in the game.
And he's been their top scorer today, but it hasn't come easy. He has not shot the ball well. He'll have to be more efficient here if they're going to win.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, you know, questions for the Sixers about fit between their two young stars in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are legitimate questions, because when young players are that talented, it sometimes is hard for them to sacrifice their own games for the good of the team.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Lots of room. And again, it's Philadelphia. And for Simmons and Embiid, a clash of styles, too. Simmons, Clark is at his best in transition.
And, Embiid, guys, is more a half-court threat, attacking in the post. Long term, I think they'll figure it out, but it'll be interesting to see how that plays out between those two.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one drops for him.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Feeds to Bradley. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The 76ers trail by 12. A 3-ball. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Bradley gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers again can't hit it. Los Angeles leading by 14. To the inside. Cousins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And, even when the defense is on him and Cousins is well guarded, he still gets it done. Excellent footwork, good hands and strength, and he stays focused when he's in the paint near the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Well, the Sooners didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another one-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
That free throw, no good.
You know, after the Sixers were knocked out in the second round for the second straight year, there was some speculation, and I think unmerited, whether Brett Brown might be let go as head coach. The players voiced their support and made the decision easier to bring him back, and I think it was the right one. He's done a fantastic job as the leader of the Sixers.
No good with the wing jumper.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Lakers leading by 16. Cousins, the pass to Rondo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
And Rondo really more creative than given credit. Just has that knack for making defenders have to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bradley. Finished off the break. Bradley's got 27.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Fires for 3. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma, that's good.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Shoots. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Rondo's scanning the floor. Pass to McGee. Kuzma outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Korkmaz is out there with Ben Simmons.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Embiid's shot is good.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bradley with some nice D. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Horford trying to free himself up. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And he has to take that long, slow walk.
And the first one goes.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
That one misses. And here is Burke. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.